Hello, everyone, and welcome to your week. This is going to be your weekly energies for the last week of January, first week of February. You know, this is happening quickly. We're quickly shifting, even though I've heard some people saying that January is like the longest month ever, but I feel like we are in this acceleration altogether. I hope that you're doing well. My name is Patricia. I welcome you to Fearless Light Guidance. Gonna do it nice and quickly today. This is your collective reading. This is going to be just basically what the themes are for this week and whatever Spirit wants to guide us through and channel through. I am here for it. I am here for you. Now, let me know where you're watching from and know that I do take private readings. I do coaching sessions as well, so you can always write to me and I will find a spot for you. I love working with you guys, so let's get to it. All right, so for this week, we have the Spirit Fox. Here we go. So we start with this beautiful animal and it says, trust your talents in changing times. I feel like this is a theme that has been coming up a lot because people are, changing the way that they do things, and you're being really guided to live in your purpose and do things authentically that you know that you love and that you really care for. Okay, so I feel like this is really Spirit, telling you to trust your gifts and the talents that you have. And when times are changing, this, you're gonna know exactly when it is the time to shine this light. Okay, so let's see what else. All right. For this week, let's see. All right. So I wanted to use this deck today. I was kind of drawn to it. I love using it all the time for my personal readings, but I was guided to use it for the weekly. Okay, so trust your talents in changing times. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have the Arrow card. And this instinctually, intuitively, I feel like this is saying to keep following your true north. And I feel to not lower your standards as well. It says surround yourself with protective energy, and this could very well be protecting your ideas and maybe just keeping your circle small, knowing who you can trust, who you can talk to when it comes to your deepest desires and dreams, your ideas. Okay, things that are going on in your life. All right, and then we have the She-Wolf card. And this is wanting you to unlock that wild within. This is very Aquarian energy. And of course, we just had that full moon in Leo. This is saying to, unleash that wild creativity. You may feel like you've been a little bit constricted and maybe not being able to define certain things, maybe going through periods of instability or uncertainty, and this is really wanting you to let your uniqueness, show your uniqueness. This is, you belong. It doesn't matter if there's people that, if you feel misunderstood by people, or if you've been wrongly judged in the past, and this is something that is going to happen usually when different people with different perspectives look at us and they see, maybe the life that you're living, and they can't, understand like what it is like, and the value that you give certain things, or you have a different way of thinking, of dressing, of expressing yourself, and you've been judged for it. But honestly, like, this reading is just just really guiding us to trust ourselves, but to also surround ourselves with this protective energy. I feel like this is saying that you are surrounded by protective energy as well. So let's get a few more. All right, so we get the Elder, and this is saying to move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, these are things that we've been carrying around for ages and lifetimes, and we are here to help heal certain things that our ancestors went through, and we could feel certain pain or an aspect of ourselves that we can't even understand, because maybe it's not even ours, and maybe it's something that we've been just carrying in our DNA. And it's good to contemplate and look back into your family ancestry, and see what patterns you see within yourself that are coming up in your life, maybe in different areas. Okay, but where can you be more honest with yourself and more authentically yourself, and help to alleviate some of the pain and the lessons that your ancestors could have gone through? Okay, and maybe learn also from their experiences. Let's get a few more here. I like where this is going. All right, so we have the Water Guardian, and this is, really guiding us to connect to our emotions. Okay, we're going to have, coming up in February, a conjunction with Venus and Mars, and it's that masculine and that feminine coming together, and really walking hand in hand in a very auspicious astrological event. Okay, this is going to really really make or break certain situations where we're in. Okay, it's really going to guide us to what we truly desire, what it is that we that makes us grow stronger in relationships. And we're going to be taking that close look at our closest bonds, our closest relationships. Okay, so connect to your emotions this week. Trust in your instincts, trust in your talents. Allow your wild side to shine through. Let's get one more, and then we'll move to the tarot cards. One more. All right. Okay, so it had to fall. Look at that. Great teacher. This is, really a beautiful card. Just really encouraging us to learn from our spiritual experiences. Okay. And this is not religious necessarily, but it will make you want to dive into your belief systems from when you were very young and how you've grown up and what you believe now for yourself. Okay, this is also situations that you may have gone through. Like I had my son the other day asking me about deja vu and how he, through his dreams, can literally like almost predict things. His dreams were becoming predictive things that were actually taking place, and I told him to look at that as a spiritual gift. It may be here for some time. He may actually have this gift and this given ability. Okay. I also had another friend that told me I can talk to people that have passed, but only in my unconscious states of sleep. So subconscious even. So, maybe you've had some of these spiritual experiences and might not even realize that that is something that you can actually nurture and cultivate and look at it like, yeah, it is a part of me and it's almost like a superpower. Okay, so let's go in with the tarot and see how this message is supported for this week for everyone. So you may have some spiritual gifts, This is we all have abilities and different ways to connect to spirit, and maybe you saw something and you didn't believe before, but it's made you actually trust that there's more out there. Okay, now let's see what comes up with the tarot for this week. All right, so we have, for this week, the Justice card. This could be a situation that was, there was a situation here, karmic sort of thing. Something happened, it was unjust, something went wrong, and now this is saying that this is going to be made right this week. Or you are in the very close proximity of, a situation that has to do with legal matters coming into a place that is favorable. Whenever we get this card, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card, this is, the end of a legal chapter, a divorce, a custody, and an estate battle, something with a property that could be coming to an end. I feel like for some, with the Death card, this could be something that is actually happening because of a death in your family. So with the Justice card, it could be time to, look into the will and the matters of, who gets what and all these things. But with the Justice card, there is this Libra aspect here of wanting to bring things into balance and harmony. So I feel like there could be a good... Okay, sorry for that. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This may have to do with an important female in your life, or a mother, or if you are this Queen of Pentacles, this is asking you... Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Somebody left their phone in the kitchen and it's going off. So the Queen of Pentacles is definitely something that has been nurtured. This is asking you to look within at the value that you give to things. It could be good news surrounding money and children as well. coming to terms with people in your family. I feel because the Queen of Pentacles is such a nurturing presence. And this legal situation that I was speaking about before may have to do with an important female in your life, a mother, a sister, with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, an ending to a difficult period of time, you know, and not having to act like everything is fine, okay, because it's not. This feels like it had a lot of like backstabbing, a painful situation that, you know, it couldn't happen. It could have been prevented, but it couldn't happen any other way because, you know, with the Fool here, there needed to be a fresh start and a more optimistic sort of outlook, and there wasn't, you know, and this is about freeing yourself from that, being able to start over, being able to free yourself from the burden and have a more optimistic and positive outlook, where not everyone is going to end up feeling satisfied with the outcome of this. I'm just telling you because it looks like a difficult situation surrounding money, finances, will, inheritance, justice, legal matters, okay? All right, let's see. Let's get two more. All right. So the Page of Wands, this is, you know, there needs to be a new way. Okay, there needs to be a new way. I feel like this is very much like the Fool. It's saying like, you know, the path that we were traveling down on definitely led to a lot of this pain and this displaced anger, and maybe even this feeling of being betrayed. And with the Page of Wands, it's like we have to just free ourselves from that, leave that behind, and, you know, take a different approach. Okay. Okay, let's get two more, or one more. Oh my God, the Ten of Wands again. This deck in particular, my friend gave it to me, and it has this two Tens of Wands. And one of them is the Ten of Wands, and the other one says everything is fine. Definitely somebody could be pretending like something is fine and kind of like sweeping it under the rug, but it's like causing a lot of pain, and it just cannot be ignored, and it needs to end. You know, it just feels like this is causing sadness and difficulty for a lot of people, okay? I see like 2 or 3 people here involved. It could be people in a family or people that work together or something. With the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this emotional baggage needs to be left behind, okay? There's nothing more that will come out of this, okay? It feels like with the full moon here, we have the full moon as well here. If somebody's not being accepted or loved, or you know, their ideas are not welcome, this is you freeing yourself from that which, you know, it's no longer serving you emotionally. There could be, you know, this could also be a divorce, okay, or a legal separation, because the Justice card is here. And when the Queen of Pentacles shows up, it's like you gotta put value in yourself, you gotta take care of yourself, and you got to put yourself first, okay? You've been taking too much time, putting too much time and energy and effort to other people, and this has only been hurting you. This is why you got to free yourself. You got to move on and just walk away from this situation. There is something leading you to better. Okay, so I had different scenarios come up today. Let me know in the comments below how these messages are resonating, because we had, you know, something here with family and estate and will and legal matters. But we also had the legal separation, the, you know, going separate ways here. You know, and some of you may really be actually just breaking up, because honestly, double 10 of swords today is like, I can't. This is why, you know, this arrow card was coming through with the protecting, surrounding yourself with protective energy. You know, definitely when you have legal battles and situations like this that are heavily karmic, okay, you have to like really take care of your energy here. Okay, I really, really advise that. Now, just a last quick pull here from the Moonology deck. Let's see, like a word of advice here to wrap up the reading. Let's see what comes through. Wow, look at that. This card came through in the reading that I did yesterday, the pull that I did, and it's nothing yet is set in stone. And if you haven't seen that message, go into my feed and check it out, because it's, you know, it's Spirit's way of saying that, you know, there is still time for the situation to improve. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. You can make the changes. You can take the action to actually alleviate a situation here in your life that could be causing this, you know, this pain, and it has to end. Okay, so I hope that this reading served you guys. My goodness. Sort of heavy energy, but let's take into account that we were told to really learn from our experiences and grow spiritually from them. So I am here for you. I love you. I send you fearless light and love. There's your hearts. Here they come. Yeah, so like I said, for any private readings or any sessions, just go to the links in my bio or write to me personally. I am more than happy to answer back. Okay, take care. Have a wonderful week. See you soon.